Ever felt like you're stuck in a financial rut? You're shelling out rent every month with nothing to show for it? One of my students, veteran, 100% disabled, working for the DOD, was in the exact same position. Then he leveraged his VA loan. I couldn't believe it when he asked me, hey, should I use my VA loan? Hey, I'm really late this week. First, I had a cold and I couldn't get through a doggone video without chucking my guts up. Second, we have some changes here at Enlisted the Entrepreneur so I can make more professional videos and tutorials and help you get even farther, faster in your journey to financial freedom. So let's get on with it. Yeah, he bought a fourplex with zero down. Within months, he wasn't just living rent-free. He was generating $700 a month towards cash flow. Fast forward, now he's pulling in about $2,900 monthly from 2 properties while residing in one of the units. So let's talk about exactly how he achieved his transformation. If you don't know, I am Bud Evans. I'm a 35-year Air Force veteran, retired police officer, and seasoned real estate investor. I specialize in training veterans and service-driven individuals to escape the rat race, living paycheck to paycheck, and build wealth through strategic real estate investments. If you'd like to talk about how I can help you out on your journey, book a totally free, obligation-free strategy session at budevans.com. Mike's story exemplifies that you don't need substantial wealth to begin. You need the right tools, the right mindset, and a purposeful approach. If that resonates for you like it did with me, like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss my no BS real estate stuff. Let's get into his story. In 2023, Mike was employed full-time with the DOD in San Antonio, Texas. Despite his steady income, he was paying $1,200 a month in rent, a common scenario where hard-earned money and benefits go to a landlord rather than building your personal equity. The situation was complicated by his 100% disability status, while providing benefits also presented unique financial challenges. Mike approached me with a clear objective. I want to stop doing this, stop paying rent, make my money work harder than I already do. This aspiration is common among a lot of people who are seeking financial independence. I was one of them. I recommended house hacking because if I had to start all over, that's exactly what I would do. Use your VA loan in a strategy that allows veterans to purchase property with no down payment, favorable interest rates, and the opportunity to live in a property while tenants pay your doggone mortgage. House hacking. I know I talk about this enough, but house hacking involves purchasing a multifamily property or a bigger house, residing in one unit, and renting out the other units or the other rooms. This allows you to offset your mortgage payments with rental income, potentially leading to, living cost reductions or even profits. For veterans like Mike, the VA loan is a powerful tool in this strategy because they offer 100% financing, meaning there's no down payment required, and they come with competitive interest rates and no PMI, private mortgage insurance. Also, VA loans can be used to purchase those multifamily properties that we talked about, up to 4 units, because that's residential, 5 and up is commercial, provided that you occupy 1 unit as your primary residence. He did this twice. Mike identified a fourplex in San Antonio that aligned with his goals. Each of the 4 units was a 1-bedroom apartment, well-maintained, already occupied by tenants. Here's a breakdown of the financials. There was some rehab involved here. So approximately $400,000 in rehab, which were included in that $400,000. The loan, which was 100% VA backed and no down payment. His gross rent was about $3,300 and his mortgage was about $2,000. I'm rounding, guys. So if the math doesn't math, please excuse me. It's rounded. Property management fees were about $600 a month, and that was including vacancy and maintenance. And his net cash flow was about $700 a month. By living in the 1 unit and renting out the other 3, he transformed his $1,200 monthly expense into a $700 monthly income. That's a $1,900 shift. It eliminated his housing costs, but provided additional cash flow and bolstered his savings and investment capacity. So we came up with another strategy. Before that, let's talk about the research and rehab phase of Mike's project. While I'm doing research and managing projects, I use Flipper Force. With Flipper Force, you can analyze deals like a pro, whether it's a flip, a buy and hold, or a BRRRR property. That's my choice. You can estimate your rehab costs accurately and never blow your budget. You can plan your project schedules from start to finish and stay on track. And you can even track expenses in real time, so there are no financial surprises. You can create professional financial reports for your lender or potential partners and get your deal to the table. Last, you can organize photos and documents, keeping everything in one place. The link is in the bio, guys, because this streamlines your process, saves you time, and keeps your business running smoothly. I've used it for flips, BRRRR deals, renter property analysis. It's been a total game changer. So if you're ready to see for yourself, click the link in the description below, sign up for a free trial. You'll get 30 days free and 20% off if you like the program. It can save you time and money on your projects. I use it for everything. I'm not kidding. I wouldn't promote it if I wasn't. All right, let's talk about management, because that can be really time consuming if you're doing it for yourself, for individuals with full-time employment or other commitments. So recognizing this, Mike chose property management company to handle his tenant relations, maintenance issues, and rent collection. While the service came at a cost factored into his $600 in monthly expenses, It gave Mike the freedom to focus on his job and personal life without the day-to-day stresses of property management. This decision underscored the importance of valuing your time and the benefits of delegating tasks to professionals when appropriate. Out of sight, out of mind, he doesn't have to worry about too much. Now, after approximately a year of accumulating savings from his rental income and his reduced living expenses, Mike was ready to scale. So he took out an FHA loan, which is about a 3.5% down payment plus closing costs, and he bought another small multifamily property. He moved into one of the units. He adhered to the FHA primary residence requirement and rented out the other 3. Financials for this property: his monthly gross rent was $3,900. The price of the property was about the same. His mortgage payment was a little bit more at $2,200. His property management fees and reserves, because of the increased rents, went up to $780, and that was also including vacancy and maintenance. And his net cash flow while living in the one unit was $920. So by retaining ownership of the first, fully rented and generating about $2,000 a month in net cash flow, and acquiring the second property, his total monthly cash flow increased to $2,920. He's living rent free. Add $1,200 to that. So his strategic scaling demonstrates the power of leveraging initial investments and funding subsequent acquisitions, a fundamental principle in building a robust real estate portfolio. So let's go over the key takeaways that Mike did well with his goals. He used the VA loan strategically, and that allowed him to purchase the property with no money down, which is, again, it's a significant advantage for veterans who want to get into real estate investing. Understand that utilizing the benefit can provide a substantial head start. Then, by moving from rent to owning an income generated property, Mike redirected his financial outflows into assets that build equity and produce income. And that's a pivotal shift in your financial strategy. Next, saving time, he hired a property manager, which helped him maintain his focus on his career and his personal life while ensuring his investments were professionally managed, which highlights the value of delegation and operational tasks. His disciplined approach in saving rental income and reinvesting it into an additional property demonstrates the power of leveraging your initial investments to fund other acquisitions, which is a fundamental principle in building a robust real estate portfolio. So after establishing a stable income stream from his first property, he utilized that FHA loan to acquire that second multifamily property. FHA loans are accessible to individuals with modest savings due to their low down payment requirements, which helps you further investment your opportunities, and you don't have to be military to get those. By residing in one of the units in his multifamily property, he complied with loan requirements and reduced his overall personal living expenses. Guys, that shows, that it enhances your overall cash flow. So through strategic property acquisitions and effective management, his net worth increased significantly. That illustrates the potential of real estate investment and wealth accumulation. Mike's journey from paying $1,200 a month to generating over $2,900 in monthly passive income shows you the transformative potential of strategic real estate investing. Guys, leverage your VHA and FHA loans for your investment properties, employ professional management, and then he built a profitable real estate portfolio. So I hope this shows that this is a testament to opportunities available through informed strategic real estate investment, particularly for veterans and service members. If you're interested in exploring similar strategies, please conduct thorough research, understand the specific loan requirements, and considering consulting with professionals experienced in real estate investment and property management. If you need help with that, or you just want to talk, check out budevans.com and book a no obligation and totally free strategy session. Let's talk about how you can get further in your real estate journey. Hey, thanks for watching. And until the next video, aim high.